Oh my God, what? 1 week before we get Arthur Ashe Stadium, the Battle of New York, we were in Albany for tonight's Dynamite.
After Dark, baby!
Intern, hit the intro.
Stupid interns.
Dynamite After Dark. I am your boy. Hall of Famer in AFW. I'm the JFB, James from Boston.
And I am your Bible study leader tonight. Turn to Mark 13:24 and tell me what it says, because I have no idea right now. I am your Canada Dry.
As always, we are joined by AFW Hall of Famer Trey J. Styles. Good afternoon or good evening, Joseph Graham. And we are joined by the Laughatron 5000.
Six.
For those who don't know Justin very well, not only is he from Boston, he's a cool guy in my book, but this guy laughs, and we live to make him pop. That is what we look forward to when we have you on, Justin.
It's actually an off-camera drinking game.
Yes, it technically it is. Yes.
I get sauced after these shows whenever Justin's on.
I make it like 10 minutes, and then I'm already in the bag. All right, so
I start throwing ones. I don't even. There's nobody here. I just start throwing ones.
Just Aaron Hernandez and making it rain just before you murder someone.
I'm like hooking Antonio Brown.
Hook, we'll have something to say about Hook. I got notes. I got lots of copious notes, but here we go. We start off not with a promo or an interview. We go right into it. And for those who are trying to guess what the opening match is, it actually was Jon Moxley, which is Canada Dry's all-time favorite AEW wrestler, and Sammy Guevara. I am going to go with, this is for the semifinals for the championship. Mox enters first. Guevara enters last. Crowd definitely for Mox. They are hot for Mox. It's a sucker's bet if you think for some reason Sammy Guevara is going to win. It's a sucker's bet. Don't take it. Sammy jumps out of the ring playing head games. Mox keeps it mat-based, which surprisingly, that was the key to this match. It was an extremely mat-based technical match. Justin, you go first. What are your thoughts on the whole Moxley Sammy Guevara?
The only sucker bet
beautiful girl who's on the she's commenting. It's Rebecca.
Sorry, the only sucker bet that would go for Sammy Guevara is Dallas, unfortunately. So
not even that.
We have a lot of friends in AFW that are Cowboys fans. I can let you rest assured they have already been mathematically eliminated from the playoffs.
Yeah. Bye, Dak. Bye, Dak Prescott. No, but this was so predictable that we didn't even have to have a prediction this week to even think like Jon Moxley was not going to lose this match.
Yeah.
Hey, noob.
So the right man definitely did win this match, and I swore if Sammy Guevara would have won, this would have been rigged a little bit.
Justin, may I ask you something?
Uh-oh.
Are you cosplaying as Batman? Because there's a little bit of rasp in your voice. Can you just say this for me? I'm Batman.
No, I don't know why.
You have a cold?
Whatever.
You got the COVID?
Whatever. Next person.
He's not going to say I'm Batman. It's just not going to happen, Canada Dry. I'm sorry. He's just not going to do it. Trey J, what are your thoughts on the Guevara-Moxley match?
Definitely wasn't in doubt, but I think, honestly, Guevara looked great in that match.
He really did.
I think they did do a little bit of drama with Anna and Ty coming in later on, which I think really helped the match. I think it gave that match the push it needed in the final third. And I think there was a point though that Ty looked like she could have, when she did the low blow, it gave it like that little bit of drama, like no. But I do think that Sammy looked great. I think that Sammy looked a lot more crisp than he has in a lot of his other main event matches. Usually when Sammy is in an outmatched match, it is more than obvious. And this time it really wasn't. Sammy is definitely showing a lot of improvement.
Yeah. Canada Dry, what are your thoughts on the match?
Well, Sammy was great in this match, and he actually really, really helped Mox not look so boring. I don't know how that's possible, but he kept me awake. Thank you, Sammy. But I wanted to say, how did you not mention that botch by Tay? She's supposed to have kicked him in the balls, and she just kicked him in the butt. That was the worst kick in the balls I've ever seen in my life.
Well, and it was funny because she made a face like she knew that it was botched.
Yeah.
And it was just like, but let's be real. I think part of the reason why I didn't mention it is because a lot of us, and I know I'm not the only one, was distracted by Anna Jay. So,
and she's just so good every single time. And I wonder if is Tay taking notes on how good Anna Jay is? Is she taking notes on how good her husband is? Because, she's got to stop hurting people and she's got to start becoming a real wrestler.
Yeah, completely agree.
She's a tiny Nia Jax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a very smaller, very petite Nia Jax.
You take a knee to the face, it doesn't matter how big you are, you're going to be out.
Yeah. I have two other notes that I want to talk about. One is this: Sammy Guevara chops like a child lumberjack. That is the most weak ass chops I have ever seen in my entire freaking life. It was horrible. My other one is
blushing. Look, he's blushing.
I know. Look at that. We got the date game up here. He has definitely chosen Bachelor number 4.
So my other note was this: do we think that behind the scenes there is a 3-way happening between Sammy, Anna Jay, and Tay?
No.
Nah. That's all Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy got too much pep in his step. Yeah, Jungle Boy got too much pep in his step for all that.
You think he's the one that sits in the corner where it's really dark so he can use the camera?
I hope not.
Let's keep this PG. We got a monetization to do here. Come on.
So let's get to our next event. MJF comes out. It's funny. They break with the news. Hey, MJF is in the back and he wants an interview. And then they go right to a commercial. It made absolutely no sense to me. So he comes out. He is over. I think he's over more now than he was before pre-suspension. I think he is absolutely 100% over. We know who he's taking on because he talks all the time about Jon Moxley, his drinking problem, his demons, this and that. And then he throws Danielson and Jericho in just kind of as a swerve and then goes right back to jamming on Moxley and his problems. So Canada Dry, what did you think of the MJF promo before we were rudely interrupted by Stokely?
I thought it was a great promo. It's classic MJF. Unfortunately, it's looking very predictable right now. I hope that they throw a swerve in there, not the wrestler.
Swerve just comes in and
he goes, I'm the new champion
now.
This is Swerve's house.
Mr. Trey J. Styles, what did you think of the promo from MJF?
I thought the promo was great. I also, I think that we have a good, 6 weeks or 7 weeks until Full Gear.
Yeah.
I think that it would be brilliant to have Danielson redeem all 3 of his major losses throughout this tournament and become champion.
Yeah.
But have MJF at what was it? They usually have at least one more like special show. Have MJF beat Moxley. It's not like Moxley can't afford a loss. Moxley's like 60-3. Yeah. It's like it's not like he can't afford to take a loss to MJF, and it would do wonders for MJF going into his match with Danielson. You also don't want the title to just keep being hot potatoed.
Yeah. And
I think a good 2-month reign by whoever wins next week would do really well.
Yeah.
All the while you're building up MJF, who realistically hasn't wrestled in about 6 months.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Lafatron 5000, what did you think of the MJF promo?
Everything that Trey J Styles just said, I absolutely 100% agree with. I think Moxley can afford to take a loss. The thing is if we do get at Full Gear, which I have a feeling we will.
Yeah.
I just want to know like how this build-up is gonna be. Like I know AEW puts on better build-ups than WWE does. I'm just trying to figure out like, are they gonna do like a CM Punk MJF 2.0 with like think when they were in Chicago, last time they faced off, or whatever Tony Khan has in store with these two, I'm all for it. As long as it gets a good build to hype up the match to prepare for the pay-per-view, then I'm here for it. If it gets like a crappy build, I'm not here for it.
Yeah,
definitely.
Hey, Justin, what's your favorite kind of jelly bean? He got nothing from me.
Oh, God damn, that was good. So let's talk really quick. I don't want to spend too much time on Stokely. Stokely comes out. My question is, Ethan Page and Morrissey, why are they with him? Justin, why are they with Stokely?
They probably just want that paycheck. To answer your question, green jelly beans.
Green jelly beans.
Green jelly beans, that's acceptable.
Okay. Butter popcorn is the best. Yeah, you're not kidding. Butter popcorn are delicious. Trey J, what do you think about why is Ethan Page and Morrissey with Stokely?
My dislike for Scorpio Sky is well documented, so I feel like Ethan Page going with anybody else is an upgrade.
Yeah.
Morrissey, honestly, I know I'm gonna get crucified for this, but Morrissey always needs an Enzo.
Yeah.
And right now, Stokely can be that. Like you can even see it, like when he's like, "I said I love you," and then like Morrissey's like, "I heard you. Like real, it's just like
yeah, okay.
He needs that. Yeah.
What do you think, Canada Dry?
I absolutely love the fact that they mentioned we are the firm and we are a temporary faction until we get what we want.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much.
I love the fact that they're admitting this. They have no long-term plans of being the best faction in the history of AEW. They're just here until they get what they want.
Cool.
Exactly.
All right, so match number 2 is on the books right now. We are talking about Jungle Boy versus Jay Lethal. My notes are this. Jungle Boy is over. Why face Lethal? Lethal doesn't have to be the guy who puts Jungle Boy over. Makes the young talent look good. There was no reason. Jungle Boy is hugely over. We want Luchasaurus. That's what we want.
Yep.
Good back and forth. Jungle goes aerial pretty quickly. Lots of near pins. Showing that Jungle Boy's got fortitude. I think he's got some big cojones to get ready for that next step up to Luchasaurus. So
did you say kahunas? Because I think you meant yam bags.
Yeah, yam bags. It's interesting because it's in my notes too. What do we think, Justin? Go with what do you think about the Jungle Boy and Jay Lethal match?
I thought it was a great match. To be honest, there was basically not any match on this card that wasn't that good. I think all these matches were good. Except for the squash match. I know we'll get to that in a second. No, I think this match with Jungle Boy and Jay Lethal was good, but I'm ready for the build for, like you said, JFB. I think we're ready for the build for Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus to happen.
Yep. Let's get him on the books. Canada Dry, what are your thoughts on the match?
My favorite part of this match is when Jungle Boy is about to put on the kill switch. Yeah. And there's just a nice little teaser to whet your appetite until he starts using that move as one of his finishers. And I will love it. It's going to be great.
Yeah. Trey J, what do you think about the match?
It's hard to really break down a match like this because once again, just like the previous match, you knew who was going to win from the moment it came out. My problem with this match is that Jay Lethal looked great.
Yeah, he looked.
Jungle Boy and Jungle Boy didn't.
Yeah,
Jungle Boy is like this. This is one of those matches that we used to call plot armor matches. Yeah. Like Jungle Boy's going to win, and he's only going to win because he's going to win. Yeah. Jungle Boy looked like he was a little out of sorts.
Yeah,
I don't know if that was supposed to be by design because he's shaking off this supposed ring rust that he just invented the other day.
Yeah,
but he looked like he was a step behind Lethal. Lethal looked crisp. Jungle Boy was like, oh, a step behind. Yeah. I hope that that's just something that he can iron out soon because
it's that new spray on ring rust.
Yeah, yeah. Because honestly, right now, if they were to have the Luchasaurus match now, it would be like I'd be more excited for Hobbs versus Starks again.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
And I don't feel like at this point, as much as Jungle Boy is over and awesome, I'm not looking forward to the Luchasaurus match because it almost feels like Jungle Boy has to win, and right now he's not ready to win that match. He's good. He's over. He's just not ready to win that match.
Yep, absolutely. Action Bronson. We have a little video package with Action Bronson working in the ring, tagging with Hook. Ethan Page versus Danhausen on Friday. Friday Rampage actually looks pretty good. We'll talk about that near the end.
Looks tight.
And then we get to Hobbs versus enhancement talent. However, I don't like using the word enhancement talent, and I definitely don't use the J word. So I'm going to go ahead and say this. From now on, most enhancement talent will just be known as Brad the intern. So that's what we're Brad the intern versus Hobbs. Obviously, it was a big squash match. Yeah,
I would like it to be called squish matches from now on.
Yeah, squish matches are fine. Squish. I mean, I feel bad for the poor. If you wear it's black trunks in the ring is the equivalent of the red shirts in Star Trek. Okay, just jump out there, say good luck, and please don't get injured or die on us because that would be tragic. So
we got this nice little comment from.
That Brad was
cute.
I mean, he didn't look like most
mouth to mouth from Dally there.
We definitely need to mention the fact that Dallas no longer has a full beard anymore. He went like complete soul patch.
Yeah,
and honestly, that was that line there is probably more entertaining than the last three matches up until Stark shows back up.
All right, so really quick, Canada Dry thoughts on Hobbs versus intern Brad.
20 seconds or less. It was a quick little squash match and pretty much just there so Hobbs can come out and punch him in the face.
Yep.
And I guess he's pre-bleeding. I don't know how. Did he bite his tongue? What the hell happened? I don't know. But Taz goes, it was Starks. Starks made him bleed. But no, Starks didn't make him bleed.
Yeah, exactly. Justin, really quick, thoughts on the Hobbs match?
Oh, it lasted shorter than David Peterson against Cubs tonight.
Yeah. Right. JJ.
Hobbs breaks backs. I like to watch Hobbs break backs.
All right. I like it. So we're going to get to our fourth match. We're going to talk about the Lucha Bros versus Swerve in Our Glory. The winner of this match wins the titles or retains, and then will meet the Acclaimed. I'm sort of sick of Swerve in Our Glory. Winner gets the Acclaim. Swerve in Our Glory will probably win. I like how the Lucha Brothers change tactics based off of who's in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
They go more power based with Keith Lee. They go more aerial with Swerve Strickland. I love it. The Acclaim come in at the end of the match. Talks about not interrupting his raps. Blah blah blah. Trey J, your thoughts on the Lucha Brothers versus Swerve in Our Glory?
The Lucha Brothers can't put on a bad match.
Yeah.
First of all, it doesn't matter win or lose, they can't put on a bad match. I felt like the backstory for this match and even happening was a little bit thin, with Pac being like, go out there and you can be double champions too. And it's kind of like, these guys were like AAA champions in like 5 other places. Trust me, they get it. But there was a point, I think, with the Code Red that was just beyond amazing. Keith Lee getting hit with a Code Red. I could watch that anytime. I was waiting though for the Acclaim to show up though, and I do love the fact that like he was like, if you interrupt me again,
Yeah.
So.
Hey, Jordan, I need some more water. Come on.
And
damn intern Billy the intern.
And we've learned, I think, that Scissor Me Daddy Ass is just not going to get old.
No, it's not.
No, it's over. It's probably the most over phrase in AEW right now.
It almost made our top 15 list that we did this past Sunday. So, Justin, your thoughts on Lucha Brothers versus Swerve in Our Glory?
Kind of had a feeling that Swerve in Our Glory was going to retain here because let's be honest, there's no stopping Swerve in Our Glory unless you're the Acclaimed.
Yep.
I can't even believe I'm going to be saying this, but Dallas, I really hope Acclaim wins next Wednesday.
Yo, you feeling okay?
Yep, no fever, so I'm good. Good match, but man,
Doesn't matter.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, Canada Dry, your thoughts on the Lucha Bros versus Swerve in Our Glory?
Okay, about this match. What are you laughing at? That's how I talk.
I know. I just love. What's that all about?
What's all that about? So about this match, we really needed some advertising for this, some build up. I'm like, maybe you could have just had it be a non-title match, eliminator. It was weird. I felt it was weird. It was like all of a sudden there's a tag team title match and out of nowhere. I don't know. Didn't like it.
All I gotta say is, man, anytime that you can give a Canadian destroyer to a guy that outweighs you by 200 plus pounds is pretty badass in my book. I mean, that's one of the things I popped this tonight was that move. I love watching small guys toss big guys around, and especially with a Canadian destroyer, which of course we all know, control your narrative. You're not allowed to do that. So
about that Canadian destroyer, who came up with that?
Petey Williams, right?
Was it Bret Hart?
No, I don't know. I want to know.
I've always thought it was Petey Williams.
Okay. If someone knows, do the Google and let us know.
He does that thing where he's like, and then he does the Canadian destroyer. I was like, I always thought that was his thing.
It's become a big move now, so it's like amazing whoever came up with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's an over move when control your narrative says you can't do it. So let's get to our between the fourth and fifth match, Orange Cassidy's Orange punches out Pac, which obviously is setting up for hopefully for Full Gear so they can build this match, Orange Cassidy versus Pac, possibly also with Ethan Page involved in it, a 3-way dance at Full Gear, I'm hoping, but Justin, what are your thoughts on Orange Cassidy's Orange Punch?
I don't know.
Do it with your hands.
It could
Do
have been.
this
It
with
could
your
have
hand.
been.
That's
It could have been more. I don't want to. I don't want to. It could have been more. It could have been more powerful. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, I don't know.
Trey J, really quick, what are your thoughts on Orange Cassidy punching out Pac?
I did not know it was an orange punch until they told me it was. Like I thought he just sucker punched him.
Yeah.
You know, like that was like 114 punching 56, like literally.
Yeah.
that was their PWI 500 numbers, in case you were wondering.
Someone's saying it was Dick Beyer that came up with the Canadian Destroyer. I don't know if that's true or not.
I might have.
It's on the interweb. It's true. Canada Dry, what do you think about Orange Cassidy?
I think that he needs to turn heel. I want evil Orange Cassidy next week. I just want a straight up evil Orange Cassidy. It'll be fun.
I'm digging it. All right, let's get to our ladies match. Serena Deeb, who is a huge favorite between me and Canada Dry. We debate constantly how high she should be on the list of females working in wrestling today. She is absolutely amazing. She's teaming with Britt Baker, Britsburg from Pittsburgh, and they are taking on Toni Storm, as we call her, Mrs. Personality, and Athena. So I don't know if you know this, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, Athena's wings also double as instant holders and can land a plane in an emergency. So I don't know if you guys knew that. Yeah,
very orange, very evil.
Yeah, very orange, very evil.
Rebecca's becoming my favorite commentator so far.
I like Rebecca. She
and you can see her and Bree on the show this Sunday. They're gonna kill it.
Yeah,
nice.
Other than her being a Braves fan,
you said her and Bree are gonna be on the show.
Yeah, we're gonna have 50% less Wang.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
We're cutting the sausage party into
or quite possibly 50% more Wang, depending on how many people are viewing this.
Yes, we will get more Wang viewers.
Exactly. You'll just see a lot of eggplant emojis pop up on the screen as a comment.
That's why I recruited them.
Smart move.
Yeah. How does my first question is going to be, how does Deeb not have a belt? Storm actually looked really good. She looked solid and relaxed. And then Deeb no selling is freaking awesome. I'm gonna go with Trey J. What are your thoughts on the ladies tag match?
Okay, first of all, to continue what we were talking about before, Amazing Red is credited with creating the Canadian Destroyer. So yes, I did look that up.
Is he Canadian?
I actually liked Storm in the pre-match promo this time.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know if it's having the belt that is now giving her that confidence back, is giving her that kick, but she really stepped it up into gear. And unfortunately, Athena looked like she was sandbagging this time.
Yeah.
Athena looked like she was a step slow. And honestly, I think it's because none of Athena's signature offense happened in this entire match.
Meteora.
Yeah, but it was the standing Meteora off the roll.
My crippled cousin can do that.
Right. you can fall on somebody and do that.
Oh yeah.
But
Justin could do that.
This was really a showcase for Deeb in so many ways. I think that's what made it great. I think that, once again, just like everybody says, Deeb is the uncrowned backbone of AEW wrestling. When she shows up and when she's a constant presence, the show is better, especially the women's division.
Yep.
Britt was like window dressing in this.
Yeah.
So definitely pro Deeb.
Canada Dry, you go next. Your thoughts on the ladies tag match?
I love the fact that we had a more than 20-second promo from Toni Storm. Yeah. We talked about it's like a white Christmas and not the sexual kind. So We were talking about that in chat. They misunderstood. They don't know that I'm a good Christian boy, and I don't talk like that. I'm not the Dallas of the all rest.
He's anti-Dallas.
I'm not anti-Dallas. So about this, I want us to talk about how they. I thought it was a good match. I think everyone did their job. It was adequate.
Yeah. All right. Justin, wax poetic about the tag match between the ladies.
Oh, come on. Let's be honest. Every time Tony Storm talks, it's like Christmas.
Yeah.
So, the tag match was pretty good. I got nothing bad to say about it. Really, nothing bad to say about it. However, I know we're probably gonna be talking about the match that they announced for next week. I'm just gonna say it right now. I don't see Storm losing next week.
Yeah. Okay. I disagree. I think Deeb. I don't know why. I just want Deeb to get a title. Like, I don't care if they got to make a title.
It would be weird for Deeb to win it at this point right here, though.
I know, but still, look at her career. She's barely held gold.
She'll have something. She will.
Yeah.
I think that Ring of Honor, that Ring of Honor women's title will be hers. I promise you that.
Okay. You bet. If it doesn't, I'm coming.
I'm gonna figure out a way to get it to her for you.
I hate to have to fly to Canada and slap you in the face, but
damn,
I'd do it.
Slap bet.
Yep. Damn you and your fucking logic.
And Trey J will be the slap bet commissioner.
That's right.
Establish that.
Yep.
So let's get to our last match. We're going to talk about Jericho versus Danielson. Now, which Jericho were we going to get? It wasn't the Lionheart, the Ponce de la Corazon. It wasn't the Wizard.
It was the Wizard.
Well, no. I call this version the BWE BC.
Okay.
That's who came out for his match. I you know that your music is over when you can cross over to
well, if you're gonna fly here, Rebecca, with JFB, at least wait till Dynamite comes here so we can all go to a show and then you can slap me after.
That sounds like
that sounds fair, actually.
That sounds kinky.
Oh wow, this just got dirty.
It is Dynamite After Dark. I just,
I'm gonna do the rest of these shows with a red light from now on.
I got about a red tint on mine, so
there you go.
Some patchouli incense and then some cognac.
The ladies' man. Ladies' man reference.
Now we're talking.
Okay. So the guys are tearing it up. Anyone who says these guys are over the hill, I will come to your house. I will knock on your door. When you open the door, I'm going to give you a big punch right to the handbags. Mm-hmm. These guys are, I don't care how old you are, they are tearing it up better than some of the younger talent is in AEW or WWE NXT. These guys are killing it.
Yep.
I really wish, though, however, that we could have seen both of them in their prime against each other. I think that would have been just absolutely amazing. I love corner. I love the corner figure fours. I love them. One of my all-time favorite hearts. Brett and Bret Hart and doing it to so many people over the years.
Charlotte does it now too.
Yeah. And obviously, I mean, we get pretty much who we thought we were going to get for the final move at Arthur Ashe. So Canada Dry, you go first. What do you think about the main event?
I love that they made the outcome in doubt. That you're like, maybe Jericho wins this. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that the storytelling in this match made you doubt who was going to win. And you knew Bryan and Jericho were backstage talking about how can we really make this match in doubt? Because everyone knows that Bryan's going to win, but how can we put this match in doubt? And I guess they talked to Tony Khan, and it sets up next week too, because if Bryan Danielson isn't 100%,
Yeah.
Mox wins. So
Yeah.
it was a good piece of storytelling. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, absolutely. Justin, you go next.
Yep, I agree with the Blue Jays man up there. This is what I love about AEW, and I know Triple H in the WWE era right now has some unpredictable matches, but this one right here in the main event is like what Aaron just said. Like, okay, so Danielson, we all know he's gonna win, but like Aaron said, that how can we put this like to a point where nobody's like, okay, so this is predictable. That's how they do it. So, yep, next week I have a feeling this is gonna be very interesting.
Mhm.
Justin, cookies or muffins?
Both.
No, you got to pick one, or they're gonna kill you. So pick one.
Yeah, you got to pick one, or else someone's gonna die.
Yeah,
Okay, fine. I go cookies over muffins any day.
There you
that's
go.
a good choice.
Yeah. I like.
And Trey J, at the end of yours, cookies or muffins?
Brownies.
There you
can't
go.
go without a third option.
Yes, it is. A brownie is a cookie. It's just a fluffy
A brownie is a form of a muffin and a cookie.
There you go.
It's like a hybrid.
And that's how you win an argument.
It's an amalgamation, if you will.
You're
There
like
you
the
go.
guy who does the rock paper scissors, and it's like laser sword.
No, like, nah. I would just always pretend to be a psychic, and it throws people off. So
Yeah. All right.
But I think the challenge for this match was going to be making it different than the match they just had.
Yeah.
And I think they succeeded at that. And I think that was like really a testament to how good you put two ring generals, two students of the game, two just brilliant minds together. And they come up with something that was so far different from the match they just had. And it was the perfect TV match.
Yeah.
Because I think the downside to this episode of Dynamite, and I'm gonna explain why, because I'm gonna go ahead and spoiler alert that I'm gonna give it 2 bells. The downside is that there was so much that was predictable and expected that when you finally get this, and it's like, oh snap, Brian's hurt. This match is over. That it's just like, dang, they got me.
Yeah.
So definitely something. When you can get that little touch of drama, it makes it so much more enjoyable.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they did the same thing with Moxley and Jericho as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, overall, this match was everything that it was supposed to be. It was executed so well. Man, they could slap the hell out of each other for like an hour and a half before they even put a move on. Just let them slap the shit out of each other. Holy cow. I pay $1 to see that.
So do we got the card? What do we got for next week? Maybe we can do a little bit of a preview.
I don't have the card, but I know. So we have a 4-way dance for the AEW Women's Championship. Toni Storm, Athena, Britt, and
so let's go quickly go around and do that one and whatever else we got.
Yeah. Who's the fourth one? Oh, Serena Deeb. Yeah. So yeah, the 4 that were in the tag are in the. We have Danhausen taking on Ethan Page. We have. I mean, I'm trying to remember now. Off the
you
top
got Mox and Brian.
Yeah, Mox and Brian.
Claim versus
Corbin Our Glory.
Yep.
But this Rampage this week actually doesn't look that bad either. So I think we're going to.
What we have? You said Moxley and Danielson, Acclaim versus Swerve in Our Glory.
Yeah.
The 4-way, Pac versus Cassidy, Hook and Action Bronson versus the former 2.0.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty solid lineup there.
It's not bad. It's going to be a fun predicting that week for sure.
I'm definitely going to enjoy that.
All right. So, what is everybody's favorite match? What would you say call the match of the night? And then we'll go into how many bells. Trey J, you go first. Match of the night.
Match of the night: Danielson and Jericho. I was slightly surprised that Deeb and Britt Baker pulled out the win, but after watching Deeb perform, it was like, yeah, that totally makes sense. But like I said before, Danielson and Jericho is a perfect TV match.
Yeah. Canada Dry, your favorite match?
Jericho and Bryan Danielson definitely was the highlight of the night.
Yeah.
I'm going to boot that.
Oh, Justin, sweet Justin.
Yep, I'm the same. Jericho and Danielson.
You know, if I went to a restaurant and ordered something, I feel like Justin, like, I'll get what he's getting.
That's when if you're with Justin, you go vegetarian just to see how far you.
Yeah, just to like I'm getting a vegetarian burger just to screw him over.
You're gonna get some soy chicken nuggets. Am I the last one?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I would say my match of the night, I'm not going to go with you guys. I'm going to go with the women's match. I actually was more impressed with what they were able to do with a shorter amount of time, obviously. I mean, they just killed it. I mean, those ladies put it all on the line. They nailed it. And
you would definitely be the one to go against everything. Like, come on.
Okay, so here's my Brie impression here, guys. Justin seems so shy. You're doing great, love. You can do it, buddy.
Justin's getting love from everywhere. Everywhere.
Man, Justin deserves all the love he gets.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna be like this for the rest of the show.
All right, so JK, we know that you got 2 bells. Canada Dry, how many bells would you give this episode?
We're gonna 4 bells.
Out of 4 bells.
I think it was a good 3-bell show.
Okay. Justin, how many bells? 3 bells. I'm gonna go with 2.5. I really liked it. It was a solid episode. There was a lot of matches, way more than I thought we were going to get. I mean, we got a total of 6 matches, so you can't really go. It was amazing. So, but yeah, I'm going to go 2.5 bells. So, guys, that's our show. Keep commenting, but yeah, that's our show.
I just want to point out that Justin. I just want to point out before you start. I want to point out that Justin only picked 3 bells because it rhymes with Brie.
Dropping the After Dark Dynamite.
Ooh.
So tomorrow night,
yeah,
we have the first ever live Effie Awards.
All right.
Nice.
With me and Liam, the magician. We'll be your hosts, with Dallas presenting the awards to people, and we will have our Hall of Fame video inductions as well. It's so exciting. It's our first ever AFW Effie Awards. It's going to be a great show, so make sure you tune in. And that is on 5 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
On this channel. So make sure.
I also want to point out, Aaron, you mentioned Liam. He actually reached out to me a couple of days ago asking if I was going to be free this coming weekend. So I'm actually. I don't know what episode this is going to be, but I'm actually going to be on Liam's show, I think, Saturday at 5 p.m.
Yeah, the Magic of Wrestling starring Justin Amassasini. How did I say that? Is that good?
So close.
Yeah.
So close.
Amassasini.
No, it's Marchesini. You got to think of the month March.
Yeah.
Okay, where is the freaking Italian accent? Marchesini? No, it's Marchesini.
Okay, fine, but whatever. Like I said, this is your show. Just do whatever the hell you want. Only someone who would call them
the Boston Celtics when they're the Celtics would come up with that.
Oh, man.
Oh, can I throw in something? I just want to throw in, like, because everybody's doing these fun announcements. I just want to throw in one.
You got a point there. So, okay, yeah, got a point there. Okay, I'll let you finish.
Oh, okay. So I just want to throw an announcement. It has nothing to do with anything other than the fact that you guys probably know in FTW Vicky the Captain Dreamboat's been like really awesome for us. She's getting married on Saturday, and so of course everybody in FTW is wishing her many happy happy good fortune and success with that. So I just wanted to kind of give her a shout out because getting married is awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Vicky the Dreamboat.
Vicky
the Dragon Dreamboat.
Vicky the Captain.
Yeah, I mean, I'll pop on FTW and say good luck to her nuptials.
Also, I want to add one more thing for anybody that has me as a friend on Facebook. Keep an eye out on February 12th of next year because I am actually going to my first Celtics game in years, so I will be posting pictures after that. So
you said February 12th?
February 12th, yep.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get that weekend off, and I'm gonna come up there with you.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I don't work weekends at all.
I don't know where we're staying, but please do. I'll message you with the details if you
bet.
know.
All right, if I can get free and get up there, I'll do it.
Heck yeah!
All right.
Like Boston's one of the few places I've never been.
Oh wow! I might have to come February.
I have literally been to Dorchester and not been to Boston.
How do you not been? Dorchester's right knocking on the door.
I know. Aware that Dallas is calling you JFN?
No,
yeah, it's calling you James from Nashville because he thought you were from Boston this whole time.
I am from Boston.
Yeah, I know, but he thought you lived in Boston.
Early in Nashville, so he can call me. He can call me JFN. I'm gonna punch him right square in the nose. And then
you're punching a lot of people today. This is Dynamite After Dark has gone violent.
We've had sex, we've had violence.
Justin's bringing the desire. I'm bringing the horny. Canada Dry's bringing the crazy. You just woke up and chose violence.
I chose violence.
Violence.
I got a history of violence. All right. So, anyways, that's our show. You can go to our website, effandwrestling.com. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, you can see all of our social media links. We have a couple of them actually here. You can reach me on Twitter at Effin Podcast. You can reach Canada Dry at All Effin Wrestling. You can find our Facebook. Season 3 of AFW, which is our prediction league, starts September 28th. So if you want to be a part of the greatest prediction league to ever exist in the history of man, you know where to go. effandwrestling.com. Find the link. Click to it. Get in touch with Dally. He'll get you on the roster.
And I just want to point out one thing. If you guys do join AFW, you guys will not be disappointed because Dallas does a great job at being the GM of Mayhem. We actually have a GM. Benji, who does FSGP, is going to be running Wreckage. So please come on in. Please join us. It's going to be a lot of fun because season 3, I can tell you right now, Joe and I's goal for next year is what Aaron, JFB, and Trey JR, and that's going to be Hall of Fame class of 2023.
All right.
If you join AFW, Justin will buy you an N64.
No, I won't, but nice try.
So anyways, effandwrestling.com. You can find our links. It's also on our YouTube page, youtube.com/effandwrestling. Man, if you want shirts like this, look at that. Oh, yeah, they're not a Blue Jay. So we don't sell Blue Jay shirts. Not yet.
Not yet.
You may have some Blue Tray shirts, though.
We have everybody's
Blue
got
Tray
a shirt.
with the Blue Jays logo.
I don't know. I'm about to start getting y'all to do the FTW shirts from now on.
Heck yeah. We'll sell them for you.
Heck yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Queen's Dynasty is in AFW now, so
we are a t-shirt machine that also happens to have podcasts and prediction league. So yeah. So go to youtube.com/effandwrestling. You can find all that stuff there. If you want these shirts, all you got to do is go to prowrestlingtees.com/effandwrestling. And if you like old school, and we know you love old school wrestling, we run Adrian Adonis's page. We sell his merch. It is prowrestlingtees.com/Adrian Adonis. And yeah, so that's our show. On behalf of Canada Dry, Justin, Trey J, I am the JFB.
And remember, just keep fighting.
This has been an effing worldwide media production. You can find us on all social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and others. Head over to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/effing wrestling. And while you're there, click like and subscribe. Want some swag? Head to our store at prowrestlingtees.com/effing wrestling. You can find all these links and much more at our awesome website, effingwrestling.com. As the JFB always says, you can book it.